Everybody, this is Alvin Brown, CEO and founder of the Center for Healing and Peak Performance and Integrated Peak Performance Services. I'm also the author of Journey to Personal Greatness, Mind, Body, and Soul, a blueprint for life balance and self-mastery. And in addition to that, I've created the Journey to Personal Greatness Journal. I'm a big believer in journaling. If you want to get there, wherever there is for you, start to track where you are now. All the things you may be stumbling over, you know the answers. I am going to guarantee that 100% that you know the answers to your problems. But the thing is, you're too darn busy to stop and take a look. But journaling allows you to do that. So get your journal, start to write in your journal, start to review it, not just write in it, but you got to go back and also review what you wrote so you can see the path you're taking. All right, so this is short and sweet. This is the Humpday Hustle. This is part of the week where I want to push you through, focus on your physical body. So on the physical body, I want to look at both your chemistry, your structure, and your function, and how you can take better care of yourself. Today I want to give you a little checkup, just from the neck up this time, on thinking about why the 5 reasons you need to keep your body in the peak performance zone. We have 5 great reasons that we want to check in on you with, and to just nudge you in case you're struggling with why you should get out and keep a physical activity program going 5-7 days a week. That's my opinion. Should be every day. This human body of yours, take a look at it. Really step back and take a look at it. It was made to move. It wasn't made to sit all day long. Take a look at all the moving parts. You're made to move. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons, hopefully, to nudge you in the direction of getting going and opting for moving versus watching TV on the average of 5 to 6 hours a night is what the average North American does. Anyways, so check it out. Number 1, it improves your mood. Exercise improves your mood. There's a lot of things that happen both on a chemical level and just overall on a physical level that improves your mood. 1, when you're ruminating over your problems, getting up and doing something breaks that pattern. Because sometimes when you're ruminating, you get deep into it and you start to do the Google dump, where you basically start to attaching it to other things. Next thing you know, you're so mired in your problems. But getting out breaks the pattern, breaks and gets you thinking differently. And also on a chemical level, all these hormones are released and chemistry are released when you start to exercise. Endorphins, serotonin, epinephrine. There's so many different things that are released to help you. Cortisol levels are improved. It's just good for us. We were made to move. So get up and get something going. It improves your mood. It breaks the cycle. Get it going. All right, number 2, improves creativity. If you are a creative type, if you're working on a project, if you're kind of stuck on this one, figuring out this one little equation left to it, get some exercise, do something, listen to music, dance, move, go for a walk. Anything else will break it up, because your brain loves the exercise. And have you ever noticed that it's when you're most relaxed, or when you're doing something that creative, that you're doing something that you love, something other than just focusing on, narrow focused on what you're doing? That's when you start to get ideas just rolling in, sleeping, showering, you know, when you're out there. It's when the ideas start to flow. So get going. It improves. If you're stuck on a problem, if you're stuck working on something, trying to figure something out, get out there. It improves creativity. That's number 2. Number 3, it's called insurance. Here's the deal. My mentor, Dr. Tom Hill, he said something to me that really triggered me many, many years ago, and it really triggered me. It keeps coming back. He says, yes, you may exercise, you may be healthy, you may have eaten right, but you can still get something bad happen to you along the way, and you may get hit by a car, and that person who's smoking, 2 packs a day lives on. But guess what? Doing the exercise put the odds in your favor. That's what you want to do, is you want to put the odds in your favor. Yeah, we've all heard about that guy who used to run every day and then he had a heart attack. But what if he didn't? We don't know. You want to put the odds in your favor. So you want to create an exercise program that you're consistent with at least 5 to 7 days a week, half an hour. That's all we're asking. Out of 168 hours in a day, you want to, I'm asking you for minimum half hour times 7. That's all I'm asking you for, to pull out of those hours, 168 hours that we spend each week. So it's called insurance. Number 4, your brain needs it. Here's the thing. I read a while back, in doing my research for my book as well, I read that for a brain to evolve from where it was, from a lower brain functioning, the primal brain, and we built layers on it over time, 6, 7 layers now, I think, of neocortex, the new brain, maybe 5 layers. Over time, that was because we moved, and movement helped the brain threefold. It helps to grow the brain and help the brain to make neural connections so it can increase memory, emotional regulation, function, overall function, and the cortex to help with our higher executive function. There's a factor in the blood, a hormone in the blood, the BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. This hormone helps the brain to grow and make neural connections, and it's released threefold when you exercise. So exercise helps the brain to grow. It helps the brain to develop. So the less you do, and they've been showing it now in Alzheimer's patients and various other mental conditions, that less exercise increases your chance of having those mental issues as you get older and struggle with the brain functions, Alzheimer's and memory loss and so on and so on. So brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Check that out, and it's essential, threefold. Imagine that, just by exercising, you threefold times you increase your chance of growing your brain and having better brain function as we get older, which is so essential, because that's all we have left is our memories and everything else as we age. So that's number 4. Number 5, most important in my opinion. Here's the thing. Lately I've been watching a lot of people who don't take care of themselves. And it's a selfish act, actually, because when you're not taking care of yourself, you're thinking, who cares? You know, it's my life. I can do what I want with it. You know, I don't believe in that you have to do this exercise stuff anyways, and it's not for me, and it's those people, and we start to categorize that I'm not an athlete, so why should I, you know, I'm old, all these excuses. And you eat what you want and you do what you want because you're only going to live once. But here's the thing. I've been noticing when people get older, or when they're getting older and they're getting sick and things start to happen to them, they start to now, everyone has to drop everything they're doing to run and mobilize themselves and gather around them to take them to hospitals and appointments and to be there for them. So here's what I'm getting at. I don't want to be an intentional burden for my kids and in their life later on. Yes, I may have a stroke. I may have something detrimental happen to me, but it won't be my fault that that happens. Can you feel me? It won't be, they'll realize that I did the best with what I could and stuff just happens. But I don't want them to realize that dad sat around and he just didn't take care of himself at that time. And now it's all, they have to worry about me. They have to come and maybe feed me. They have to now take time out of their day to hire somebody. It's very expensive now, long-term health care, very expensive. So it's going to cost you in so many different ways. And yes, it can happen to the best of us, but it's so much more of a pleasure to take care of someone when you know they've done their part. And it's okay to do that. It's okay because they've done their part, and it's our job now to take care of them. But when you see someone who in the early years complete disdain for their health and disregard for doing anything, and then later on something happens to them and now everyone has to drop everything to gather around because you weren't focused enough or caring enough or thoughtful enough to realize that what you do to yourself affects everybody around you. So that's what I mean by don't be an intentional burden. Do something today to prevent that, because you know you may be that person right now who's taking care of someone, and you know what it costs you in mental stress, money, time to get there to take care of somebody. So again, don't let it be you. All right, so those are the key reasons, the top 5 reasons I think you should keep your body in the peak performance zone. And if hopefully one of those 5 points nudges you to get your program started today, I don't even care if you walk half an hour every day. It just everything gets better, your creativity, everything. So get out there. Get out there and get something going, get something done. Get a program started. Small, large, whatever, just get it going. So this is Alvin Brown. Visit our website. We have a team of people at our in our company to help you get on your road to personal greatness. Visit our website, tchup.com, journeypersonalgreatness.com, and let us know we can help you. New programs are starting soon, live events coming up soon, online events that are coming up soon. Keep us posted. Subscribe to our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll keep you going. I'm here as your coach. We're going to have a download list, checklist on the bottom. We have resources on our website, everything to help you in advance of you coming to me for your help, to help you get to that next level. So until next time, as I always say, be relentless in your pursuit for what brings you joy and for your personal greatness.